I am literally trying to finalize the final touches for this island, and look at ketchup. Every day. Today I will be taking you on the grand tour of Lila, my elegant Farmcore island, and also I will be sharing with you my dream address. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is my airport, and from here we walk down this way, and this is my entrance. And as you can see, I have left you guys a few goodies that you can pick up right at the front. I have my cowboy boots, which is literally the uniform that I used the entire time while I was designing this island. So we have my cowboy boots. We also have my farmer overalls and the iconic sunflower crown. So pick those up. You can be me as you are touring my dream address for yourself. I am so used to zooming through my island, so I'm gonna try to go as slow as I can. I will quickly show you guys my map and the villagers that reside here on Lila. And we have Henry, we have Meringue, we have Ketchup, we have Becky, we have Diana, we have Bones, Norma, Chatter, Lily, and Felicity. So as you can tell, my villagers are very much, some are very farmcore and some are very elegant in my opinion, and some could be kind of in between. That's the map. So if you walk down straight from the airport, you will find yourself at Diana's house. To me, Diana is very elegant and I love her. She's very cute. I wanted to keep her yard very dreamy, very fairy tale, and also very elegant. And I love how it came out. I think my favorite part from this build is this small picnic area that we did here, and it's just, I love it. Okay, so moving on, I will actually take you right back down, and right next to the airport is Felicity's yard, which I turned into her flower shop. I took so much time on her yard because I just could not stop. I could not stop adding things to this yard. I could not stop adding different types of flowers, experimenting with different placements of different items. I think is absolutely perfect. I also wanted to give the flower shop a little bit of a hangout spot up here. There's also, sorry Ketchup, there's also a vine where you can go up here and just like kind of get a different angle, a different view, and it's also cute and pretty and I love it. I really wanted some water up here, but I didn't want to make a pond because those tend to make the area really small and really hard to work with. So now we are making our way down into this area. If you cross this bridge, you will find yourself at Becky's house. I think this is the one build that came out great. I love how it came out, but this is the one build and the one villager that I had really no inspiration for. So I kind of just threw things together that I knew they would look good together. I do love how many trees I was able to fit into her yard. I do love it, but I see this more as like a passing through yard. But I do love the angle. I love how everything looks and how everything turned out. Okay, so if you make your way down to the right from Becky's house, you will find yourself in Bones's potato farm. Bones is so hardworking. He has two jobs. He has his own potato farm and also runs the campsite. So I just think I was super inspired by his house with the browns and the rusts in it. So if you make your way up to this cliff, we have our main campsite. As you can see, our two very pleased customers right here are enjoying their best life. And if you make your way down this way, you will see another campsite. These are the two tents that are up here, but I believe I have 3 more at the bottom of this campsite. I think every tent has its own personality, and I really love that about this build. I did add as many trees as I could to the campsite. I wish I could have added more, but the game only lets you add so many. Technically, this is the front of the campsite, and this is where you would typically walk up if you wanted to go see this first. But we kind of went through the back a little bit, but this is where you would typically start. But if you go down here, you will find yourself at one of the funnest builds that I feel like I have ever done. It was definitely very much out of my comfort zone, and it was also very inspired by my recent move this year to Louisiana. I love it. There's a little bit of like eeriness to it, especially at nighttime. I love this build so much. Our two residents for this build are Lily and Henry, of course, our two little frogs. This custom design is everything for this build. The swamp is very overgrown feeling, and with all the weeds and all the wheat fields. Also, another fun thing about this build is that I caught so many cicadas and I kind of hid them. Some are very visible, but some are not. And anywhere you go in this swamp, it literally sounds like a swamp. I hid cicadas everywhere. Let me know if you find any. Let me know if you spot any. To the left of the swamp, you will find this beautiful bridge that literally I was so amazed when I was able to place it like that. And you will find yourself back on the main path leading back to the airport. Now we are headed into the resident services area. Before we go down to resident services, we do have Able Sisters right here. It's kind of like an outdoor shopping area. I think it's very cute and very boutique-like. That's what I was kind of inspired by. This build actually took longer than it should have, just because I didn't want anything to be too crowded or in the way. I wanted everything to be very walkable. But now let's make our way down to resident services. I had very limited space for resident services. I wanted to add a little bit more interest to the back of it with cliffs and waterfalls, and I think it turned out really great. To the right of resident services is the museum, and as you can see, you get a little bit of a display here, very fancy display. So if you walk up here, here is where the museum is located. One of my favorite spots here at the museum is this little bench. Of course, you could go into the museum, but you could also make your way down this way and you will find yourself with a very lovely picnic and another little kind of hideaway here with some little bunnies, another bench. If you go back here, right behind, oh my god, we have another lily of the valley up here. Oh, that is so cute. I didn't even realize that. Now we are making our way out of resident services in the museum district, and where should I take you guys next? Now we are here at Ketchup's tomato farm / restaurant, where she sells all kinds of tomato goodies. Starting off, she has a huge tomato farm, which makes me think, is she selling her babies? I never even thought of that. I just thought it was funny, and now I'm kind of regretting my decision, slightly. But anyway, so this is her house. Is giving very much Heinz ketchup bottle, # not sponsored. This is the only non-cherry blossom tree in the entire island, aside from the big pine trees. This gives me very much farmers market vibes, and I love it. Moving on, we have Chatter's Cheese and Wine Shop, which kind of turned into a desserts cafe, which I'm not mad at. And there's a lovely cafe style sit down area right here. Also, yes, pretend that those champagne glasses are actually wine. And now we are here at Norma's and Meringue's Strawberry Farm. Norma's house is pink and Meringue's roof is red, so everything just kind of came together. Everything fell into place. Down here, I did place a little picnic that I just thought looked absolutely adorable. Out of this whole strawberry farm, I think my favorite thing is the picnic. I think the red mums here fit in so well. For me, it's all in the small details. So the strawberry soda, oh, doesn't that look so good? I love pink, so this was super fun to make. Knowing that I made this castle just blows my mind. This is one of my proudest builds. I think it looks amazing. The roof choice, the door choice, the castle pieces, the layers. I was thinking of making a castle for Becky, but then last minute I switched it up and I made it for myself. So this is why Lila is called Lila, because of the lavender field. This view makes me so happy. The castle in the back with the lavender field, it's just Oh, everything I could have ever asked for. Look at how that looks in the background. I could stare at it all day. If you make your way down from the lavender field, you will see Nook's Cranny, not Felicity, making a grand appearance as the elegant queen in this. Right at the bottom of Nook's Cranny, we have our little surf shop right in front of the beach, and I think that was a really nice little touch. And that is it for the main builds, but now I'm gonna take you guys through the beaches. At first, I wasn't going to do anything to the beaches, but I thought to myself, why not just do a little something to them? The wheat fields are so beautiful in this game, and I love them for absolutely everything. We are wrapping up here with the beaches all around the island. Wait, there is one last thing. So you have this pergola right here, and I think I added this very last minute. And look at the gyroid army. I think they are so cute. I call them my little island soldiers. And if you come up here again, there's another little hideaway place, and I think this is adorable with the lighthouse and everything. It's just so cute. And that is it for the Lila tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think and what are your favorite parts from the island. Also, let me know if you visit my dream address. I would love to know. I wish I could have shared this moment with you guys on stream, but I know you guys are watching this and y'all are so proud of me because y'all are awesome, and I can't wait to see what we create for the fall season. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.